Hey, 8th grade, welcome back. Hey, if you're in regular 8th grade English, you are watching the wrong video. Go ahead and go online and find the video that's for your class. Honors 8th grade English, go ahead and pay attention here. So, today we're going to work on how to cite your website source. Now, websites can be probably the most confusing sources to cite, and yet it's also really important we learn how to do this because a lot of our information comes from websites these days, and it's still important to have integrity and give credit to the authors of websites. So as we work today, we're going to fill in your notes and I'm going to show you how to write a card. So first, your first direction is to follow directions on your purple sheet. You've got that, I've got that right here, and you're looking over here at this column on the side where it says making a source card for a website. Now, websites take some work. We have to search for things. So we need to be willing to search for the author and publication date. It's not like a book where it's all spelled out nice and easily on the front page for us. We often have to search. However, sometimes, no matter how much we search, there might not always be an author or a date that's listed. We like authors and dates. They're another sign that it's a credible source, but sometimes, every once in a while, even a credible source does not have an author. So then we need to typically check the end of the website for information like authors and dates. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through finding my information. I printed off an article and it is about Hermes. Now the first thing that I said to do also is we want to follow what the notes are saying. So step number 1 says to find the author if there is one. And where do we go to find the author? We typically go to the last page. So this is the front page, and I'm coming back here to my last page. A lot of times you'll find things down here right at the very bottom. Oh my goodness, so here I have Aaron J. Atzma. Well, that sounds like a pretty good author to me. And I also have a date, a copyright date here. We are in business, folks. So I take my colored source card. If nothing else, you know that source cards are written on colored ones. And I start off with writing my author's last name. So I have Atzma, Aaron, and I've got his initial there, so I just go ahead and put J as well. Next, I have to find the website title. So I come to my website here, and I see my website title is Hermes. So I come back to my source card and I write Hermes in the quotation marks. Always putting that period inside. Remember, we talked about just like dialogue, the period goes inside the quotation marks. Next, I need to write the title of the overall website. This is where it can get tricky. Sometimes we'll find the overall website at the top here, but in our case, we're finding it at the bottom here. And so it's theoi.com, and then we underline that. And I put a period after that as well. Now next it asks to find the date. Well, we already found that. Now when it says things like 2000 to 2011, you want to choose the most recent date. So 2011 is my most recent date. So I skip my line, I indent in, and I put 2011. Whoops, there we go. And I put a period after that. Then I write the word web to show that I got this from online. It's a website. And then I write what's called my access date, or the day I found the information. Dates in research papers are written a little bit differently, and that's the way it is in MLA style. So first I write the actual day of the month that I found the information. Well, I found this today, so I write 10. Then I write the month itself, so April. And then I write the year, 2013, and I put a period at the end. And then I come up here and I have to write my last name and my first initial. And then up here, I write the author's name, Atzma. Okay? Now, Sierra asked the other day, what if the website doesn't have an author? And that's a fantastic question. If the website doesn't have an author, you put the title of the web page in the top left-hand corner. So let's just say I couldn't find an author here and Aaron Atzma didn't write this and I had to just start my card with Hermes. Then up here, I wouldn't write Atzma. I would write Hermes instead. Hopefully this has been helpful to you in learning how to cite a website source. Enjoy the rest of your paper.